Wow, amazing, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Midas Falijimot, the team leader of Plan B Express. I have something beautiful for you, and this is going to test you to learn and to settle down if you really want to build wealth. You see, all this running around, Gregory up and down does not really pay. I can tell you boldly speaking. Now, I want to do one comparison. All that glitter are not gold. Now, we have a system we connect with to make passive income, right? And the platform is called Sonic AI. And so we engage it for a strategy. Now, the first thing you're going to look at, if I take you, you're going to be not interested in this Sonic AI. Let's go to my FS book. I'm going to show you something phenomenal there. All right. And you are not going to be interested. You probably um you probably will say, Felix, no, this is not my thing. Now, yes, I can tell you, just watch. Let's take it episode by episode. Let me go to search for my FS. Let me search for Sonic AI. Okay. Hey, Sonic AI. So it's a strategy that provides, just like when you talk about Signal, but this one is that you have automated Sonic AI. All right. So let's go to Sonic AI. I'm going to show you something. Now, you are not going to be interested, and I will show you why you may need to be interested. So let's quickly go. This is Sonic AI. Now, Sonic AI, let's look at this is Sonic AI trading strategy. All right. This Sonic AI had been trading before even we caught it on a platform where we are trading with it right now. Okay. It has been trading and have this record here. Look at this, a track record here of the month. All right, so let's go. Let's look at the record. So if you go to 2024, you have the month of November. Now write it down. Why you are not going to be interested. Did 1.1% in the month of November last year, and the month of December last year did 1.17% in a month. You are not going to be interested. Now, coming to the 2025, we are in the last month of 2025. No losing month, but this is a pace. The January, that can be very rough, it did 1.23%, 1.24%, 1.06% in the month of March. And then, of course, in the month of April, then the month of May, the highest, 1.78%. Now, last month, they did 0.91%. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you something that will amaze you. Okay. Now, so this month so far, they've done 0.34%. All right. Does that make sense? Now, you're going to ask me, Felix, when will I make money here? Now, I'm telling you about building wealth. So it's not about just make money. Now, you are going to tell me, Felix, how will I make money here with all this little thing when I have platform that are doing 40%, 50%, 100% in a month? So why will I be here? When will I make money? Let me show you. Let's go. Now, let's go to our platform where we engage Sonic AI. But I still want to take you around. You wouldn't be interested in Sonic AI, am I correct? Because of 1%. Let me show you now. So let's quickly go. Let's go. We have different strategy we connect with here. Your money is in this broker, so your money is not with Sonic AI. Now, I go to social trading. Let's go to provider rating. Oh God. Let's go to provider rating. So in provider rating, let's look at the move of the traders here, their performances and all of that. Now let's go. Look at this guy. This guy is new. It's just 21 days. This group of traders are just 21 days into the trading. Now, these guys are 119 days in the system. These guys are 262 days in the system. Now, look at something. You are going to say, Felix, why will I partner with this that over 262 days, they only did 276%? That means every day they were doing, that's big. They even tried. That's crazy. They were even trying. So let's leave them. I'm going to go to, okay, 219 days and 70%. It's less than a year. Now, you're going to not to be interested in this guy, but I want to show you something. Look at this guy, 225 days, 223%. They even tried, it's very big, it's too big. All right. And I'm going to show you why we are so passionate about building wealth on this strategy and this platform. 200 days, 13%. I love this stat. Now, you're not going to be interested, but there's something that is unique. The worst ignorance is to reject what to know nothing about from afar. You need to know. You need to understand how does it really work and what's going on here, what's the strategy and all of that. Let me click on this guy. This guy had been on this platform trading, having bad trade, good trade, and all of that. And in all had done over how many percent? 70%. Have a total balance of 110,000 in trading account. All right. Average day, 219 days. Maximum drawdown, 22.95%. All right. All time. Then a half a year should be days. Quarter should be days per month. That's 30%. Huh? No, what do they mean by that? So now to go by that, 70. So now let's go here. Look at this. The first month they did 24% powerful. The second month they lost 3%. You that say, hey, I can make money. It's not like that. Trading is not like the way you think. The second month they lost 3%, but that's manageable. That's good enough. Now, the third month, they did 2 point something percent. This is big, and I'm going to show you something you do not understand. This, they did 7.75%. They did 11 point something percent. They lost massive 11% here. Now, they did 12%. And so far in the month of December, they have done 14%. Now, let me show you something. You see this, for anyone who connects in the month of, which month is this? The month of October, his account is going to be liquidated. I will tell you why the operation of this platform. This person's account is going to be liquidated. He will be angry, he will go away. Those of you who connect with robots, sometimes you blow account, it's normal. Now, but why he joined was that he saw that the previous month they did 11%. But in this month, they couldn't do anything. They lost and did 11% minus. Now, somebody who have this money here and this one can counterbalance this, right? Now, so here, 12%. When you're angry and you refuse to continue the following month, right? Then you have lost this. Then the following this month, 14% so far. Now, this is the thing I want to show to you. Those percentage I'm mentioning look too small. Now, let's quickly go back and then let me explain quickly. Now, a lot of persons don't know how this platform works. Now, look at this guy, and I will tell you now, and I will tell you why we partner with Sonic AI and prefer to work with that. Okay. Now, look at these guys. They've done massive, just 21 days. I'm sure among this top, they're the youngest. But these guys are 119 days. Now, these guys are good. Do you get it? So, in the month of this, nothing. So, month of October, 87%. Month of November, 119%. So far this month, 28%. Massive, right? Do they lose? Yes, they lost. Maximum drawdown, 31%. Okay. Now, if you look at it logically, then you should know that, okay, these guys are to an extent conservative, strategic in their management and trading. And now you want to connect with them. Now, and this to go back and see these guys. I was experimenting. Thank God I was just using little tip of money to experiment because it's the same rate. Okay. Now let's go to this first guy. And they have gone above 1,000%. But now look at what's happening to them. Their movement nosedive. Let's go. They are 26.99% maximum drawdown. All right. They have $4,000 in their balance. They have done 847% in total. Now, it was more than that before, but I'm sure they start having, see how the market, crazy crash here, right? The correction is massive. Now, last month, they did 346%. So far this month, they have done 112%. Now, so you can see that. So let's look at the rate, the way they trade. Let's look at trading. I'm going to go here. History. Yes, right. They do gold and NAS 100. I think that's what I've seen so far. Gold and NAS 100. Look at, they've lost $200 this morning. Yeah, today is 8. Huh? No, I'm not sure they've traded today. So they've lost, no, they've traded today. It was closed. This trade was closed today. They lost $200. They lost this. So they have been losing back to back, back to back. I'm sure they are aggressive. Okay. They have been losing back to back. I just follow me. I'm taking you somewhere and I have to experiment by putting money here. And I will tell you what I'm trying to let you know. Most time when we tell you that building wealth is not about noise making, it's not gra-gra, it's systemic in nature. You have to learn how to follow. You have to be patient. You have to be strategic and all of that. So a lot of persons just think that making money, oh, I will make this amount of money. Tomorrow I will make this. It's not like that. Take it easy. Now, let's look at these guys. Let's look at how strategic they are. Now, let's go to their history. Now, these guys have only been trading gold. And let's see their level of consistency. Okay, this is profit. This is profit. This is a loss. This is profit. This is profit. This is a loss. Back-to-back losses to happen sometime yesterday or so. So they have some losses. Now, let me show you something. Do you know that this same platform, I invested on them because you see this big percentage? Okay, I'll go to social trading and I'm going to log into my portal that is following them. When you are hasty, you make less and spend more. Okay. You make less and spend more. Let me just log in, just a moment. Wait for me for a moment, okay? So you make less and spend more. So building wealth is a systematic procedure. It's one step at a time. Stop being over hasty. You are going to lose more when you are hasty. You won't pay attention to detail that's supposed to be paid attention to. Now let's go. Let me show you now. All right. Now let's go. So here is it. See, I was following them with this account, right? Can you see now? At first, many accounts that connect after this me here, they lost. The account is liquidated. And I'll tell you why. So the account is liquidated. Now look at it. They have lost part of the money, but I have paid $1.15 as fee because they charge 40%, 40, 60. So your 60, they are on 40. They have taken over 11 trade. Now loss and all of that. The only profit I'm having now is 91 cents or 93 cents. This account can be blown. I will tell you when it's going to be. If it's blow, I'm going to send it to you. So I have paid this as a fee to them, right? Then, but here you are, the total money. So profit this month. So it's showing you negative, of course, maybe because of the fee I've paid. So you can see the 30%, 40% fee that you have to pay. Now I'm taking you to a place. Now let's go to another segment. I just want to open it to you. Now, going to another segment is the Sonic AI. Look at Sonic AI on the CopyX segment. Now let's go to CopyX segment. I click on detail. Now you can see Sonic AI. They have taken how many trade? They have taken 79 plus 7 is 86. They have only lost 7 and have made 79. They don't enter market anyhow. You hear me right? They don't enter market anyhow. Let's click on trade. They trade gold. You hear me right? See how? Little drop of water. Look at the way they are doing their percentages. They trade gold. See it. One step at a time. Sometimes they take just one trade in a day, sometimes two trades in a day, and all of that. That's how they have been doing. Now, these guys are 53 days old on this system, right? They have been trading on different platforms and all of that. But you could see, and you can see what's going on here. Look at the consistency, right? Now, let me show you an example of account connected to them that is going to be a month now. I just was doing all of those experimentation. Now, let's go. Look at it. Account connected to these guys have done 23%. How many percent? 23%. That this account that is connected to them has done 23%. Oh, yes, you hear me right. 23% that this account has done. Account has done 23% so far connected to this. On the 12th was this account created, and then it has done 23%. Now let's go. But Felix, you said these guys did 1%. There has not been a time they do more than 1%. The highest they did was 1.7%. Let's go. Let me explain. Now, coming to this broker, that's what we call Amplify. What we call what? Amplify. Amplify is their own strategic kind of proprietary trading strategy. All right. So we have, I think there's a particular proprietary company where you do amplify, okay, where you do amplify of what do we call this one? Okay, so you do amplify of 10x, but there are rules associated to it. Once you pay, you can do 10x or how many multiplier, and then when you trade, don't lose 2% per trade, or let's say when they just did that and all of that, then other factors put together. But this one say, oh, fund your account, you can apply for Amplify. Amplify means put in any amount. So let's use $100 now. If you put in $100, 12x amplification. So you are going to have this. I'll take my calculator. You can take your own calculator. 12 multiplied by $100. That's going to be $1,200. Okay? $1,200. If you want to trade by yourself, you know your own money is $100. They say don't lose total of 10% of this amount. Don't trade and lose up to 10% of this amount. If you lose 10% of this amount, you are liquidated. So that means you have lost your $100 and lost $20 of their money. Yes, you heard me right? Because 1,200, 10% of it, that's 1,200 multiplied by 0.1. Okay, so that means 1,200 multiplied by 0.1. 1,200 multiplied by 0.1. That give you $120. So you are conscious that $120, you should not hit total drawdown or losses up to $120. Now, this is the good news. The good news is that, so imagine where you are now connected. So I don't trade personally here. I trade on my own separate broker. All right. So now imagine you will now take this amount, $100 amplified to 12 times and connect to, let's say, Sonic AI. So Sonic AI is trading with this your $100, but it's amplified to 1,002. So that 1% or 0.9%, 0.91% or 0.93% they did last month was going to be 0.93% multiplied by 12. That means upon that what they did last month, you did 11.16% on your $100. Just like where you are doing 2x, 3x leverage in your future trading. So you still did 11.16%. Is that clear? This is the logic. Amazing. So now let's go to look at if that is the case. In a month where they do maybe 1.6%, so you are now saying one, so let's say 0.0 Okay. Okay, no, just do this. 1.6%. So 1.6 multiplied by 12. So that means the time they did 1.6%, you have done 19.2%. Oh my goodness. Okay, are you following now? Now, this is the good side. Now, if you register with us right now and then go to the comment section, pick the link and register on Tag, we'll show you how to amplify your account and connect. Once you connect, you have 12x. And then as it's going, why do we prefer to choose Sonic AI? Because they trade conservatively. Remember, the rule of this is that don't lose total 10% on your account. If you lose that, your account will be liquidated. Of course, your money is gone, and then you lose $20 from their own. So now, let's say it's $1,000 you now put in. So you go back to $1,000, that means $1,000 invested here is going to be amplified up to 12 times, and that gives you about $12,000. Now imagine 19% of $12,000. So you just say $1,000. So it's going to be $1,000. This is your own total invested capital multiplied by 0.19. That's 19%, right? So that means you have done about $190 for that month. Yours truly. Very massive. Now, assuming it's $1,000 you invested on this now. Now, the question you now ask is that we now have other segment, but this one is exclusive for subscriber, in our Plan B Express cash flow solution. But if you just you don't want to do that, why not? You can just connect your account and be running on 12x. Now, we have special deal to have 24x. You heard me right. Instead of 10, of 12, we have special deal to have 24x. So when you sign up on Plan B Express cash flow solution, now when you want to connect your account, we'll give you way procedure on how to amplify to 24. So it means if you put in $1,000, it's amplified to 24 times. All right. So that's going to give you $24,000. 24 multiplied by $1,000, that's going to give you $24,000. So, but the rule of this is that don't lose 5%, which is the same. That is to say $1,200. This is the gist. You connect this account to Sonic AI. Now imagine from 12 to now, that's not up to a month. Let's even call it a month. That what I showed to you, 23 point something percent, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check. 23 point something percent that we saw on $1,000. Do you get it now? That's the logic, and that's the massive and lovely thing happening. Now, so if I click here, I'm going to show you strategy, 23.34%. Yes, you heard me right. 23.24%. So 34%. So let's say your $1,000. So let's quickly do the arithmetic. $1,000 multiplied by 0.23. Let's just use 23%. Multiplied by 0.23. That means you have done how much? $230 on your $230 on your what? On your $1,000 in just a month. Now, for people who are not part of our system, you can do 12x. That means this 23%, yours is going to be divided by 2 because you are on 12x. So meaning you will have done $115 and someone with 24x will have done $230. Now, why do we choose this? Imagine if such account is connected to this aggressive one you will have preferred to jump into, you will have lost the money. Because the truth of the matter is that you wouldn't know which month these guys will do badly. And the month Sonic AI will do badly, you can't be affected with your capital because they are not going to have that total hit down, as it were. Do you understand? So let's look at these guys now. This guy is 225 days. I think I saw one. 262 days. So let's go. All right, good. 104,000. I think I've checked this, guys. Okay. Now, this is the month they did massive move by chance. They can't say by chance. April. Now, this time they did 18%, they did 141%. Imagine if they didn't blow your account and you have $1,000 there. You are in crazy money. Yes, you hear me right. How? Okay. So 141%, if you're on 12x for that month, just say 141 multiplied by 12. Oh, yeah. 141 multiplied by 12. So let's do that quickly. You can take your calculator and say 141 multiplied by 12. That means for that month, you did 1,692%. So that is 16.9x. So that is 16x. So that means you have profit of $16,000 in that month. But of course, let's see if they misbehave with that month and then lose so many trade. Now look at this month. This is 2%. This is 2%. So 2% on your account will be how much? Okay. So 2%, okay, yeah, it's still in order. 2% because that's your amplifier. So if it's on 24x, 2%, you are close to that account to be blown. But if it's on 12x, 2% is still remaining. All right. So the other month, nothing actually happened. The other month, they did 2%, 2.6%. The other month, they did 5%. This 2% is already big money. You know why? That means 2.66% times 24. That's 40-something percent. That's big. This one, 5.5 times 24. That's big. Now, this one, 5%. So if you are on 24x connected by this account, you are blown out. Now, 6%. So this month so far, this month of December, they have done 7%. That's massive. So you can see after this, maybe that is a first lock, excitement and all of that. And then, so now why I'm showing us all of this is, but you can get excited and connect to some of those ones that look doing well, and you wouldn't know which month they would do badly, and your money get blown. But I have a gist for you. Even if you got blown, because you have the orientation and the understanding that they will keep doing well. Look at this guy have total fund of about $539,000, yes, in their balance. Crazy trading, right? And 223%. And they have been trading for the past 225 days on this system. Man, these guys have been doing well, funny enough. Now, imagine this is the month you are connecting. So far, right now, they are on drawdown of 2.47%. If you're on 24x, 5% is what you shouldn't lose. Then for 2.47%, almost 3%, your account will be singing national anthem. Now, but look at it so far. Okay, this month of April, they did 0.06%. They are still trying to master some things. Now, month of May, wow, they did this. Funny enough, these guys have not had any losing month. But do you know that your account can be liquidated even before the month end, because you don't know when they lose a massive loss. Now, but look at it, 10%, the highest they've done is 58%, massive. So imagine this 58%, just do 12x. So if it's 12x, 12 multiplied by 58, that means you have done 696%, which is 6x of your money. So if you have $1,000 for that month, you have made profit of about $6,900 for that month. Now, this is the point. If you look at it here, these guys have really, really been stable. But this month so far, it has been very bad for them. Now, look at it. They have been. So now, what do I mean by your account could be liquidated? Why? Because at the time they were at this percentage, then continually they were losing. They were losing. they were losing until this thing came to less than half. So if it's here you join them, all the trade they have been taking was lost, you know your account will be liquidated. So these are the things you cannot actually preempt because it can happen. Okay. So why Sonic AI? Of course, steady and slow. Okay. Oh, these guys refuse to show us what they are trading. Okay. They don't want to show us. Yeah, some don't do that. Okay. So these guys are super good to an extent. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see I've just told you that when you are too hasty, you spend more and you make less. It's the same thing is applied to your personal trading. Take it one step at a time, and then you will really enjoy your trade. I think, okay, okay. I think they just take a trade. No, we've checked this trade because it was 79 against this. So, ladies and gentlemen, so go to the comment section. There's a link there. You register on the link and you connect with us on how to connect your account. Now, for you, if you don't want to sign up with us, all you do is to click on Sonic. You don't want to do 24x, you want to do 12x. All you do is that to register your account, verify, and go to deposit. Look at it here. You click on deposit. Very simple. And then you deposit, let's say it's $1,000 or $500 you want to deposit. You select that. And then as you select that, select crypto or depending on the medium you're using to deposit. So you select that and then you click on submit. All right. So click on submit is very simple. And then you go ahead and do what? Select which medium, USDT. So you see TRC20 or BP20. So anyone you want to use, you use that. You copy the wallet address, pay in the amount of money that is reflected, what you are putting, right? So you can see how much you are sending in, and you send in the amount $500. And once that is done, you have done the basics. Of course, you must verify your account. We can't even deposit without account verification. Now, when you click on this copy X, come to Sonic, and then you click on details. So look at connect here. You click on connect. So in connect here, you type in that your money, $500, and all you do is to accept all these terms and conditions. Now, the difference between you that just want to go ahead and do this straight away is that we make 24x, but you are doing 12x. So if you do 10%, we will have done 20%. If we do 30%, you only will have done 15%. And whatever thing they trade for you in a month, 70% is your own, while they take 30%. Do you understand? Then you click connect now. Copy now. You are done. You have nothing to do. You don't need to lift your fingers. You can just log in to be checking update, or you can copy your empty file detail, log in with the investor's password so that you will not tamper the trade, and then you'll be watching what they are doing on a daily basis. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Very simple, very coordinated. You are not alone. You are making money. You are helping yourself. You are building up and making a whole lot of money. These are the strategic way we have looked at. They are good for us to build wealth with. But a lot of people don't pay attention because they don't see the importance of building wealth in a systematic manner. People just want to jump into the platform. Hey, I want to make this $2,000. I want to make $10,000. Wealth is a gradual process in building. We have another copy, it's called Plan B Express AI Connect. That one is slow and steady and all of that. So you want to connect with us? So come to our group and then subscribe to Plan B Express Cash Flow Solution. It only costs $250 in a year. And right now, I don't know when you're going to get this record. We're running a promo of 50%, but of course, that is for December 2025. Once it's 31st of December, then the promo is over. So let's make money together. Plan B Express, together we rise. Thank you very much. If you are too hasty, you pay more and you make less.